In an old house lived a young family. Although the house appeared quite worn down, they were full of hope and excitement about their new home. However, after moving in, they soon felt an eerie atmosphere that lingered in the house. Especially at night, the stillness seemed unsettling. One day, the little girl Ellie discovered an old doll in the attic. The doll had clearly been forgotten for years, with tattered clothes and faded paint on its face, revealing a chilling smile. Ellie was drawn to the doll. She felt as though it was smiling at her, and there was a strange sense of familiarity. She took it to her room and placed it beside her bed. As night fell, Ellie had trouble sleeping, feeling as though something was watching her in the room. She turned her head and looked at the doll, a sense of unease growing within her. Suddenly, the doll's mouth twitched, and it whispered, "Play with me, Ellie." Ellie's heart raced as she couldn't believe her ears. She looked at the doll again, her eyes wide open. Its eyes seemed to shift as she stared, and the light in them grew increasingly sinister. Every night after that, Ellie would hear the doll's whispering voice calling her to play with it in a soft, inviting tone. When Ellie tried to avoid it, the doll would reappear, as though it were everywhere. One night, Ellie couldn't take it anymore and screamed, calling for her parents. They rushed into her room, but the doll was gone. The space beside her bed was empty, as if it had all been a hallucination. The next day, Ellie's parents decided to throw the doll away. They placed it in the trash can in the backyard. However, when they returned home, they found the doll back in Ellie's room, sitting beside her bed, still smiling with its worn-out face filled with eerie expression. From that day on, Ellie could no longer escape the shadow of the doll. No matter how they disposed of it, it always found its way back to her room. And whenever the doll appeared, Ellie would hear its whisper, "You can never escape, Ellie."